Patriots, time on the Conservative Viewpoint's emergency broadcast system. Stay tuned.
Hi, everyone. Buckle up because we have a high-octane show for you guys tonight. Welcome, everyone, to the Throwback Thursday edition of the Conservative Viewpoint. I'm glad you're here, guys. We have a lot of ground to cover with the breaking news of the day, but stick around because after our news updates, we'll do something special, of course. We're going to flip the calendar back, travel through time, and enjoy a little relaxation and great nostalgia as we look back at the good old days. So grab your seat, relax, and let's dive in. We're going to start off tonight with Trump is currently in the middle of a historic state visit to China, marking his first trip there during his second term. He arrived in Beijing yesterday and was greeted with an elaborate welcome ceremony, complete with military honor guard and everything. It was kind of impressive for China. His mission, Trump is meeting with Xi Jinping, whatever it is, to tackle heavy-hitting issues like trade, tech restrictions, and Iran. He's brought a powerhouse team with him. He's not alone, I should have said, including Secretary of State Marco Rubio, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, and even tech giants like Elon Musk and NVIDIA's Jensen Huang. Trump has already publicly called on President Xi to open up China further to American firms so they can get their work and do their magic. So while the diplomatic talks happen in China, the situation in Iran remains critical. Recent intelligence estimates suggest that despite past airstrikes, Iran has managed to regain access to about 90% of its underground missile storage and lost facilities. Iran officials are increasingly signaling that the view control over the strait as a primary deterrent is right up there with nuclear weapons to compel other states to follow their rules. Now, the regime continues its crackdown on dissent with dissent, with reports of jailing students to finally rejecting clemency offers and standing with executed comrades. So that had to do with China, too. This regime did that. And finally, we have to talk about the controversy surrounding Tucker Carlson. You guys hear about this? Tucker recently claimed that he was detained at an airport in Israel. But officials report that both Israel security and the U.S. Embassy called the story a fabrication, stating he was simply asked standard question in a VIP lounge. He's also under fire for recent interview with former aide to Zelensky, which critics claim was used to broadcast harmful propaganda and baseless smears against the Ukraine leadership. I don't really care about that, but there's even more chatter about potential federal investigation into his foreign communications. Though administration officials have dismissed his claims of being targeted by the CIA as unfounded, this just goes to show more lies coming from Tucker's mouth than reality. And we've got to get into this here shortly, guys. You're not going to want to miss this. To lies, grifter, or is this just amnesia? That's the part of the title on the show tonight. Now stay tuned, guys. Once we wrap up the news, the time machine kicks into gear. We're going back to the simpler times for some much-needed nostalgia. And so relax and enjoy the show. The Throwback Thursday starts right now. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this Throwback Thursday edition of the Conservative Viewpoint. It's been a hectic day for me, guys. I had to go get my cow today. So by the time I got back with Dad, went and worked out, got down here, set up the show, tried to fix Facebook, without Facebook's help, because nobody wants to get back to you when you need the help in that stupid place. And it's locked again today. And I did everything I could possibly think of and trying to unlock this thing. I did what they told me on the computer. I signed off of Facebook. I signed back in. I deleted them from Rumble, and I did all that crap, and it did not work. It's locked again. So all the good stuff that I'm using that I needed for the election is pretty much worthless, because that's where most of the Pennsylvania voters are for the 46th district of Pennsylvania that needs the information out. Yes, they can rewatch it, but it's not as fun. They can't get involved. They can't chat and stuff like that in there. And that pisses me off if Facebook won't get back to you and help you with their mistakes. I already went to Rumble. It's not Rumble at all. I already talked to them. It is Facebook. And this is what they keep doing. They change it themselves, because as soon as I go end stream, I can change it back to public. I went in and changed everything to public, and nothing has worked for them. And it's like, pisses me off, because I do this, the first part of this, which I'm going over today too. So, and they can't get it because of Facebook being so screwed up. So anyways, guys, we're going to keep going anyways, and we're going through this, and they can watch it tomorrow and get the thing that I'm talking about. Because once again, mailers coming in here. You want to see, all Republicans out there, be it campaigning or not campaigning, they're not all Republicans. They're rhinos. They're Democrats in disguise. It's as simple as that. And here's a face of a Democrat in desperation. Not here, but these are fake ballots, because she is definitely not a Trumpster. This is fake picture. It's Photoshopped and everything here. And this is more of what I get in here today. And this is, they're on there. Her husband and her are on Facebook all over the place on their fake accounts, talking themselves up, or he's talking her up and she's talking herself up. That is the sign of desperation. All these mailers that she puts out, like the 6 I showed you yesterday, belong where she belongs, in the trash. That is where all these belong, because they're lies. And it's gotten so bad. There's a lie coming out of here from that stupid guy. What the hell is his name? Rothman in Harrisburg. And I hope they get sued like crazy, because of the fact they deserve it. Because you put out lies, and that's hurting his campaign, because the people believe this stuff. And the fact is, they're all lies. And it'll come out after the fact. But the fact is that they're putting this out. Now, Rothman needs booted out immediately, because this comes from the Republican Party of Pennsylvania in Harrisburg, where he's in charge of. And that worthless piece of shit is sending out all these fake things, because Bartolotta's telling him shit that is not true. So they just print it anyway. They don't give a shit. They take the, oh, my bad, afterwards. So I hope to God they get sued and sued their asses off. And Rothman never, ever holds a position in the Republican Party again. He deserves a piece of shit. But you get one in a while, you get one from Butchie talking about, from Al Butkin, I'm sorry, about everything he plans on doing. And then you got the pieces of shit in Facebook sitting there thinking they're believing. They're brainwashed, just like Democrats and these liberals. I called some of them liberals today, because they bitch about they cry, let's say that, about me using capital letters all the time. I do it everywhere, and I tell them that. I use them all the time. I don't give a shit about this. Who made it up anyway? Who made the computer etiquette up if you use caps, you're yelling? You want to hear me yell? Come to my fucking face, and I will yell. Come to my face. You guys in the 46th district, when you do watch this, and if you're on any of these other ones that I'm streaming to, get out, vote for Al Butkin. You're going to get the facts and a real conservative. Not that fake ass woman, Bartolotta. She's lied. She's already proven herself a liar, and it's been out there constantly. But obviously, Butchie is going to trying to get to repeal the 2013 gas hike and stop Shapiro's new tax on energy, stop the unchecked data centers growth that will drive up utility bills and make affordability crisis worse. It's a fact right there. He's going to help small businesses grow by removing red tape and removing nuisance fees. block the Democrat radical woke agenda pushed in our schools and the institutions that threaten our very basic constitutional freedoms. A fact. That is a fact. That woke shit's got to go. Going to fix Harrisburg by banning former lawmakers from becoming lobbyists, pass term limits, and eliminate lavish perks they received on our dime. He is a fact conservative. I've known him for a long time, guys. So every time I can tell you honestly, this is who he is. This is a man that will fight for you. So please, we've got, what is today? 5 more days, guys. Next Tuesday. And oh shit, I'm coming home that day. I got to get up there and and vote before when I come home. So get out there and vote for Al Butkin. And as soon as I get home, I'll be heading up there. So, oh yeah, guys. All right, guys. Welcome to the show, everyone. Let's get it out now, and we're going to talk some shout outs to everybody over here. And we're going to start off over here with Getter and the Getter Gang. We got Radical Right Sean Justice. What happened, man? Shell. Hi, Shell. What is going on? Thank you, Shell. I actually had a hoodie on, Shell, and I got hot as shit because I forgot. I wasn't paying attention at the time. I was thinking 9 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. And I'm sitting there going, oh shit, I didn't take garbage out. I didn't put a turkey away. I had to put a turkey in the fridge. Not a real turkey. One I'm going to eat Saturday. Had to take that out, get everything ready, get down here, try to set all this stuff up. And new to Rumble on this now. It's like, oh shit, I don't know. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn on my Rumble stuff here. Let me find my. I got to put my live chat up here so I can see it on the screen there. So I forgot a lot of stuff, but I had to hurry up. And then my wife come down and said, "Oh, did you get the stuff out of the fridge?" I said, "Nope, forgot that." So I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off today, and it's crazy. I'm telling you what, guys. It's been a long day. So we are definitely going to relax and get through these articles because we got a lot for this one on. This was X right here. So I had to turn that one on. No matter what I do with Facebook, it's not going to work. I don't know how to get them to be able to come in here and watch this show. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I might try some more tomorrow, but this pisses me off that I cannot get them to watch us. And that's the bad part about it. So I'm not going to, I don't want to hamper on this like I did yesterday, but it's the fact that it's a show. I tried to get this going for them and it did not work. So anyways, let's get moving, guys, and let's get over here to Rumble. We got Colin in here, Colin. And what's going on, Colin from Scotland? My Rumble is screwing up too. I don't get it. I do not get it. I'm supposed to be on the conservative viewpoint. I told people to go to CRAZIES. Let me go to here and go to all. And I don't know what the hell's going on with Rumble. Because the people that come in here and watch me all the time, the Wimpkin Warriors, they're not even in here. And they can't find me. And that's pissing me off to royally. I'm telling you what. Let's keep going down here. Wait a minute, I missed out. I forgot. Conrad, what's going on, Conrad? Joe Public, what's happening? Man, guys. Yeah, we're going to get into Tucker Carlson here in a little bit, guys. No stream on Rumble. What the hell is going on with Rumble? Vic had problems with Rumble last night. I know, I saw that. I do not know what's going on with Rumble. Because it should be on there. And I had everything set up perfectly. And it is not working at all. This is a bitch right here. I'm telling you what. Let me bring up Rumble here and see what the hell's going on over here. And I see it there. And I don't know what it's under. That's what I've got to look at and see. Unlock chat. Enable slow chat, disable. I don't know what the hell's going on with Rumble. You know, and I do that and I drop my streaming program for Rumble and they can't get the shit right. So I don't know what the hell's going on, guys. So I told some people last night, if you can't find me, to go to CHAZU, C-H-A-S-U, and try that one and see what happens. I don't know what's going on with them and why it's going, but we're going to go with it anyways, guys. So let's get busy. Nice to see everyone in here. If you're new to the show, give me a shout out. Hey, Texas Red. There's Texas Red. Let's see, Texas John. I had to go to Facebook to let Rumble come on, but if you go to Rumble's page, you're not there. Try CHAZU, Texas John, C-H-A-S-U, and see if it comes up underneath of that. I had to go to Facebook, yeah. Try CHAZU, C-H-A-S-U, and see if that works. Because I don't know why they would be changing my name now. And I had everything set up under Conservative Viewpoint. Maybe I should have left it under Country Conservative. I don't know what you guys are looking at. So it's crazy, right, guys? Yeah, CHAZU. That's what it's under on Rumble. That's my original page on Rumble. I made a Country Conservative one, and I made a Conservative Viewpoint one. And I had everything set up before under StreamYard under Conservative Viewpoint. I thought. So I don't remember now. So we're going to have to see, guys. But hey, let's get busy, guys, so we can have some fun on the videos that I did download for Throwback Thursday tonight. And I do have the game. It's over here. I had to hook up another monitor today to play that. So we'll see what happens. So here we go, guys. Let's get busy. Trump accuser E. Jean Carroll, the nutcase she is, gets horrible news about the $83 million verdict against Trump. They put a stay on it because this needs to go to appeals. He's going to win because the twit didn't know anything and couldn't even give anything about when it happened, how it happened, where it happened, anything. What's Charlie P.I.? Radical, right? So yes, she don't get to go shopping on all of her money. Bobby, what's happening, Bobby? I think it said Country Conservative on Getter. Really? Now I'm going to have to change it when I go into Rumble to Country Conservative instead of Conservative Viewpoint. So maybe that's where I screwed up, guys. It might be my fault this time, but I can't do anything about it while I'm on live. So I'll have to change that for next week, guys. But try Country Conservative, Texas John, to see what comes up. It looks like it's going to work. I told some people yesterday to try it and see, but I don't know. But yeah, that nutcase Jean Carroll, I'm going to go shopping like she said she was going to. Magnum shirt, you are aware. Exactly, man. Isn't that nice? In that Magnum, I like Magnum too. All right, let's keep going, guys. We got CIA accused of raiding Tulsi Gabbard's office. You guys hear about this? Seizing JFK, MK Ultra documents set for declassification. You guys hear about that? Yep, it's all over the place, right? It's a lie. Yep, I got to tell you, it is a lie. Country Conservative. That's what I'm going to have to put it on from now on. Texas, John, thank you, man. I'm going to have to check that and on for Wednesday's show. But everybody, did you hear that? Country Conservative, is it on Rumble? If you go to Rumble, you can go to Rumble and go under Country Conservative, or probably CHAZU too, because that's my main page. That was my original one. They wouldn't let me change it from CHAZU to Conservative Viewpoint or Country Conservative. That's why I was trying to make other one. It's clickbait. That is. This is fake news, guys, because you know why? Tulsi Gabbard controls them all. She oversees the CIA. So how are you going to raid your boss? So these people are, yes, she is a crazy bitch, Conrad. You got that? Not Tulsi Gabbard, the E. Jean Carroll. Oh, yeah, the Democrats paid her to do this. This is the nutcases that we've got in here. But now we've got Republicans spreading this shit about the CIA raiding Tulsi Gabbard's place. Oh, yeah, Rumbles are spreading this stuff. And it's fake. You got Republicans that can't keep their mouths shut. This is why I said at the beginning of the show, you got Republicans that aren't real Republicans. I know for a fact that are Democrats. They're just invading us. You got Democrats that aren't Democrats. So then they ain't Republicans either. So this is the kind of lies we get lied to by our government, guys, every freaking day. Rock, what's happening, Rock? Justice is over there and get her right there. He is, man. Rock. Senators agree to go without pay. Get this, guys. Without pay during shutdowns after historic closure left workers unpaid. Yes, sir, Bob. And let's get this taken care of, guys. They shouldn't get paid. They want to shut it down. They all need to suffer. All right, Bubby. Maybe we'll get this fixed some guy next week, guys. Your other accounts will not work. You have to use CRAZIES. Oh, you mean that the country conservative doesn't work, John? Man. So I'm going to have to use CRAZIES instead of the other two accounts. This isn't getting crazy. Thought it was going to be easier with this. I guess see what cheaper gets you. And here's a breaking news right here. This come out earlier today. U.S. Border Patrol Chief Mike Banks abruptly resigns. Yes, sir, Bob. Banks said it's just time. Thursday, he resigned effective immediately. I feel like I got the ship back on course from the least secure, disastrous, chaotic border to the most secure this country has ever seen, he said. Time to pass the reins. 37 years. It's time to enjoy family and life. Well, happy retirement there. If that's a fact, what it is, why it is. But, Mike, enjoy retirement. Now, top Trump counterterrorism chief labels Tucker Carlson a possible domestic terrorist. Right? Did you hear that? Oh, yeah, this came out today. And what I'm going to show you here comes from Texas Red, which I didn't know about this. Over in Getter, she sent me this yesterday, I believe it was. And let me see if I can find it here. I downloaded so much, I'm getting things confused now here. Let me see if I can find it. Where the hell did it go? It's supposed to went to the top here. That's all my throwback stuff. Alien encounters. Where did you go? Well, I can't do that, so. And I know I downloaded it. What the hell? Where did it go? Let me find this real quick, guys. I know I downloaded it. And I deleted it. Nope. We're going to have to do another screen share. Hold on here. Yeah, let me find it. Whoops. Entire screen right there. Clear audio. All right. Hang on 1 second here while I try to remember. Oh, I got to go up here. Okay. I want you to watch this guy. This comes from Texas Red about Tucker Carlson. 3 minutes long, a little over 3 minutes. But wait until you hear this. This is why I'm not fond of Tucker Carlson anymore. Here we go.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
My view is you can kind of tell who's telling the truth. You can smell it.
You know, you've been talking on your show about whether Trump is the Antichrist.
I have not said that.
On your show, you said, could this be the Antichrist?
I actually did not say, could this be the Antichrist?
Could this be the Antichrist?
I don't know where that comes from, but I know that those words never left my lips.
Raised some eyebrows this week when you said that Hamas is more like a political organization than a terror group.
Hamas is a group of jihadis. They're Islamic extremists, which they also claim constantly, which I don't know if that's true, by the way. It seems more like a political organization.
I didn't say that.
The future that I imagine is not a future in which we're yelling at each other about race. It's a future in which people are legitimately revolutionary, maybe even violent.
You said in our previous interview, the future that I imagine is not a future in which we're yelling at each other about race. It's a future in which people are legitimately revolutionary, maybe even violent.
I'm amazed that you have a tape of me saying that, and I just want to disavow it. A lot of young men in America, mostly white, but not exclusively, listen to Nick Fuentes really carefully. This kid is the single most influential figure among young white men, and not just white, actually. Is that true? Oh, it's definitely true.
Of course, half the thing was about Fuentes and like, who cares? Fuentes?
There was a lot of Fuentes.
Who cares about Fuentes? Talk about irrelevant.
America's supporting Israel because it's an ally.
I don't even know what those words mean. I'm just saying my principle
they're
is
an ally, right? I mean, they
I
both
don't know what that
describe it-
means to be an ally.
Qatar is like one of our closest allies in the world. The largest American air base in the Middle East is in Qatar.
Really carefully.
They're a
This kid
close
is the
ally
single
of
most
ours.
I come to Israel, the infrastructure, we're flying in, and I said to not just my buddy, I was like, man, is that true? First of all, it looks great. I love the agriculture in Israel because it's beautiful. I love green. I love plants.
I remember
when it did look like that.
Yeah.
First time I came in
53 years ago.
It's great.
America's
Israel,
supporting
which is
Israel
one of
because
the
it's an
single
ally.
ugliest countries in the world. Nothing of beauty has been built there since 1948. Sorry, I've been everywhere in that country, and it's true.
Let me get to the nub of the question, since again, a lot is at stake, a lot of money is at stake, land is very valuable.
America's
Israel,
supporting
which is
Israel
one of the
because it's an
single
ally.
ugliest
Resources.
countries
We have a huge
in the
country.
world. Nothing
This
of
is
beauty
a
has
country
been
the size of New Jersey with no resources. An attack on Western civilization. Let me get to the nub of the question, since identity politics, it's whatever. Zionism. It's any
America's supporting Israel
belief
because it's an ally.
system that begins with the understanding that one group is more than
Just on principle, like every other group in the world has the right to its own homeland except white people. Like what?
JD has been subject to, this is well known, but confirm it, non-stop treachery.
You're accusing people of treachery, so I'm wondering, who do you mean specifically?
I don't know the answer to that. I've never worked there, so like if you don't work there, you can say you can say what you think you know, but it's hard to really know.
If I was telling my kids, if you think
Accusing
someone's
people
lying
of
to you,
treachery, so
you're
I'm
right.
wondering, who do you mean specifically?
I've never worked there, so like if you don't work there, you can say
Okay.
you can say what
Now, let
you
me
think you know, but it's hard to
pull it
really
up.
know.
If I was telling my kids, if you think
Accusing
someone's
people
lying
of
to you,
treachery, so I'm
you're
wondering,
right.
who do you mean specifically?
Oh, I got noise over here. Wow, I couldn't even figure out what the hell I got there. But is he just a liar? Or is he a grifter? Or what? I do not get it. He's lying out his ass about everything, and I have not a clue what the hell he's doing. Oh, wow, I lost all my videos I had that I just downloaded today, except for Throwback Thursday. I got all those, but the other ones have disappeared. I don't know what the hell I did. I screwed up somewhere. But yes, yeah, isn't that right, Radical Right? Tell him to shut the fuck up because I don't get it. That is for a fact right there. So, I wonder if X is working. Up here, let me look here. Oh, so we're getting Bartolotta's putting on fake on her websites of people that actually said that she said that they endorsed her, which they did not. He got pissed. The guy, she said he put Sheriff Tony endorsed her, and he got pissed and made her take it down. And that's how low and desperate she is to lie, fabricate these endorsements. Here, we got it right there, saying that she and he endorsed her. Oh yeah. And she wants to lie about this is the problem. She keeps getting caught lying every time you turn around. And that's what happens. I just got that sent to me. Oh, it's ridiculous. These people got to get out and vote and make sure they get it right here. So my mouse is going crazy too tonight, guys. Let me see this. Whoops. Back it up, Jack. All right, here we go. Colin said right. Colin said that Rod Sterling that invented the Twilight Zone, he smoked 100 cigarettes a day. That's crazy right there. I found you on X a while ago, but I can't comment there. Oh, okay. Thanks, Texas John. I wonder why he can't comment. All right, let's keep going. We only got an hour, so we can play around with Throwback Thursday tonight too. So hey, this shouldn't even be coming up ever, but this comes out of the House Judiciary Subcommittee on Constitution and Limited Government. Sharia-free America. Why political Islam and Sharia law are incompatible with the U.S. Constitution. Why? Because it's the U.S. Constitution. We already have a law. They want their laws. Go to hell back to your dirtbag of a pathetic country and stay there and have your laws. We don't have another law other than our Constitution. Period. End of story. You don't like it? Go fuck yourself. Simple as that. Because that doesn't happen. Mary Ann is in here. Finally, I told her to go to CRAZIES. So I hope Mary Ann, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad I sent her a message. I didn't know if she was going to get it or not. But I'm trying to get everybody to come over here until I get Rumble fixed too. I am so sorry, guys. This has been a freaking nightmare this week. I need this vacation. I'm telling you what. But yeah, why are they even bringing up the fact that Sharia law will and has no place in this country whatsoever, and it will never have any place? I want to see some Muslim try to arrest me for breaking one of their laws. I'm going to break their freaking head. That's what I'm going to do. It ain't going to happen. I obey our laws. That's all I'm obeying. I'm not obeying and bending over some go raghead goat herder. No, I don't think so. Senate takes major first step to prevent future shutdowns with painful accountability play. That's what I just told you about. And the Senate did it. Now, I'm sure it's got to go through the House. Will it pass the House? I don't know about that, but we'll see. That them taking no paychecks. Nobody in the government should take a paycheck. If you make the workers go without pay, your dumbasses should go without pay also. All right, Trump and Xi make remarks at state banquet on day 2 of the critical visa. According to Trump, when he was making his remarks, everything was looking good. They agreed on some certain things, didn't agree on Taiwan. And so that's going to go. Trump says that Xi, whatever his damn name is, agreed to buy 200 Boeing jets during Beijing talks. And Xi does give a warning to Trump about conflicts and stuff, but he did also agree to try to rein in Iran and get them dumbasses to stop this shit. So we'll see what happens with that. Because right here, Trump said, had a good meeting with President Xi today of China. The two sides discussed ways to enhance economic cooperation between our two countries, including expanding market access for American business to do business into China and increase China's investment into our industries. Leaders from many of the United States' largest companies joined portions of the meeting. The president also highlighted that a need to build on progress in ending the flow of fentanyl precursors into the United States, as well as increasing China purchase of American agricultural products. The two sides agreed that the Strait of Hormuz must remain open to support the free flow of energy, and President Xi also made clear China's opposition to the militarization of the strait and any efforts to charge a toll for its use. That is what Iran's doing, as he expressed interest in purchasing more American oil to reduce China's dependency on the strait in the near future. Both countries agreed that Iran can never have a nuclear weapon, which is the most important thing right there. So it's good to have even your enemies. Remember they say, keep your enemies closer. Yeah, that's what you got to do with here. You definitely got to do that. But that it comes out of Trump today. So, and I'm not going to go with that because that's more about China and what I've just told you about. And that too, about the red lines. Okay. And that's about Taiwan, which we just went over. So a lot of these I added. I'm not going to tell you again about them. And Xi Lao's new positioning in ties with U.S. He agreed with everything that I just told you about that Trump told us about earlier today. So I'm not going to bore you with the same stuff over and over again. So it's like she. Thank you, Texas Red. Because it's like she. So I'm going to say she every time I see XI. because I can say XI, but you know that doesn't work either. So I got good people that's corrected me, so that's a good thing. I like that, Texas Red. Thank you for that. What do we got here now? Trump's Iran focus: nuclear over economy. Well, yeah, nuclear. Somebody threatening us with nuclear weapons is definitely a big deterrent. I'm not happy about the diesel prices for a fact, especially when I'm leaving to tow my fifth wheel this weekend. So Trump said Iran cannot be allowed to obtain a nuclear weapon, calling it his sole focus in Iran talks. Perfect. Critics highlighted inflation and gas prices at the time to argue economics should guide talk. What he should be doing is going to these oil companies and saying, what the hell are you doing? We don't get oil from Iran. So our prices here in the United States should not go up. You should need to take those back down to where they were. I don't give a shit if oil is a traded commodity or not, because it affects our oil companies. How? Because if we got oil from Iran, okay, it's going to cost because you're not getting it. But you don't get it from them. We're still receiving our oil. You did not pay a dime more than that oil because of the stupid stock market is going up. Because of what reason? It affects our oil no way, no how. So that shit needs to stop. As simple as that. Trump also argued economic pressure was crippling Iran's regime finances during the standoff, in which it has done. Destroy them, put them out of their misery, and then get the hell out of there. We need this shit to go down. The security-first approach follows historic presidential precedent when nuclear risks are involved. That's fine and dandy, but it's time enough. We've already destroyed them. It's going to take them forever to try to rebuild. I don't want to hear saying you destroyed their military when they're still blowing shit up like crazy and attacking other countries with rockets until it's actually done. China. Come on, Khamenei, Khamenei, shocks escape plan. He's got if they're being attacked again, he's got an escape route already heading to Russia. Oh yeah. The little lip-wristed bitch is going to Russia to hide out, so he can't get, but they haven't seen him. They said he needed a prosthetic for something, and he had to have multiple surgeries, and nobody's seen the son bitch. So that's probably another Iranian propaganda that they're putting out there, making it look like they're done. Bobby says 30 ships went through the new American lane today. There you go. They're keeping it open like promised. But they're escorting them in because Iran's attacking them as they go in. Because right here, we got one right here. Iran sees the ship loaded with weapons, steers it toward the territorial water. That ship's going to be taken out, or it's going to be taken back by our military. I didn't hear anything on it since, when did this come in? That's come this morning. I did not see anything new on it. So I don't know if they've gotten that ship back or not. Yeah, that's Timu Ayatollah right there, Radical Right, exactly. So that's what's going on in Iran right now, guys. But Senate Democrats have finally cracked GOP unity on Trump's Iran, because some of them, Murkowski from Alaska, the bitch is going to flip. She's a rhino, so she flipped and agreed with them. But they tried to do it again. They tried to take Trump's war powers away, and it failed again. These Democrats are so pathetic, and a lot of Republicans are. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. It's crazy, right? Now we got Representative Anna Luna threatens to subpoena CIA over MK Ultra files. They're saying that they are holding them off. She will subpoena them if they do not return boxes of file, and she's still pushing this issue too, saying that they seized them from Tulsi Gabbard's office. I don't understand what's going on here with this, guys, but they're trying to hide MK Ultra reports, and we all know what it is. We've talked about it. Vic's talked about it like crazy, and it just never stops with these people. The lies we're seeing from the whole government is ridiculous. I agree. American gas should be $2 a gallon in the U.S., but no oil companies are on the global dollar. Right. Exactly, Bob. but it's a problem that they want to sit there and we have our own oil. We're not energy independent because we still get stuff from, I think it's Iraq. I think we still get some from. I had the list before on another show we did it on, but we don't get it from Iran, and we're not being held up by Iran of getting our oil. So it should not affect us whatsoever. What else we got here? We got CIA employee testifies that Fauci improperly influenced COVID-19 origin report. I did have a video on this, and it disappeared. So I would like to know what happened, what I did. I did something that screwed it up, because I know I did it right before I downloaded all the stuff for let's see what we got here. Nope. I can't do it. I don't have enough people in yet. But here we go. Let me get back to the thing. But I screwed something up. I will fix it when I get back. What was made in the 60s? Crooked politicians. Top 10. Oh, that's 10 crooked politicians. That's something else. It kept all my stuff for Throwback Thursday, which is a good thing. And I got one that's called Biggest Lies from a President. Oh, wait till you see that. That's for next week, though. But hey, guys, I got a commercial break we got to take. So let me find it here real quick. And yeah, you heard me right. I'm actually going to take a commercial break. And as soon as I find it again, I just had it. Where did it go? Where's my commercial break? You guys will love this commercial break. This is for me here. Let me find it. Well, what the hell? I just saw it. Oh my God! Here we go. Okay, here's my commercial break, guys. Take a look.
Do you remember 2016? Do you remember when we had to make a choice? When we had Donald Trump, an outsider, a straight talker, and a business owner, was facing off against a political favorite and chosen one, Hillary Clinton. History has an odd way of repeating itself. Political elites didn't like Trump. Right now, political elites in Harrisburg are spending your party donations to get Camera Bartolotta elected. They should be saving that money to run against Democrats instead of trying to get one elected. They know that Al, like Trump, can't be controlled, and he won't bend a knee to the big money insiders. Al Buckton doesn't need this job, just like Trump doesn't. The elites have had more than a decade to mold Al's opponent into anything they want her to be. She is bought and paid for. She's actually pretty easy to figure out. She wants to fast-track data centers. She actually never met a Democrat budget she doesn't like. She has no problems with the migrant overload in Charleroi. And she watches employers leave town, seemingly unaware that they were packing their bags. She is soft on crime and would probably characterize us regular folk like Obama did. Bitter working-class voters clinging to guns and religion. When politicians stay in office too long, they start to look down on us citizens that work hard to keep paying their salary. No wonder she wouldn't debate. Let's get some fresh blood in Harrisburg. Let's get some new ideas. A political outsider that the party elites don't want. Let's send camera packing and elect Al Buckton for Pennsylvania Senate in the 46th district. 4 terms of Hillary, Camera, are 3 terms too many.
What a commercial break right there. I'll be showing that next week too, man, no matter what. I don't care. Hey, Sean. Hit the repush there. Thank you, Sean. All right, guys, there's my commercial break. Now back to the fun right here. Yes, CIA has testified that whistleblower they had, that Fauci is caught again. So when are we going to see some accountability? Right, guys? Probably never, right? CIA analysts believed that COVID-19 came from the lab. Leaders buried the assessments, according to the whistleblower. This is where it's finally coming out, stuff that we've already known, but nobody was brave enough to come out and who actually knew it to talk about it. But this guy finally did. There's an echo on the sound. Oh shit! You know why? Because I've got another share screen up. Let me see here real quick. Let me look at something real fast. All right. Whoops. Where'd it go? All right, stop this. All right, I'll set my other share screen up here in a little bit. But we did that before. Echo. Because of the shared screen, I had to shut it off, and I didn't shut it off. Sorry, guys, if there was an echo. I hope you got it, though. Tulsi Gabbard launches investigation into 120 U.S.-funded biolabs. I'm not lying, guys. We are funding biolabs. Dozens of them are located where? But Ukraine. You wonder why we're spending so much money on Ukraine, trying to defend it from Russia? Because we've got investments over there, 120, dozens of them, biolabs. Why the hell does anybody need to work on diseases that we don't need? We don't need them to work on. They modify them so they get worse. Then they try to find a cure for them. So now we got a disease in here that we don't need. So they need to stop this and stop funding those things. Get ready, because we only got 15 minutes, and then we're getting into Throwback Thursday. One nation under fraud. Trump administration uncovers massive welfare and citizen abuse. J.D. Vance is targeting all these people and finding more and more fraud every single day. The White House warns the states on Medicaid fraud that if you do not put a stop to it, your funding is gone. Way to go, J.D. Vance. Keep up the good work on that one. Now we got a Minneapolis grocer charged in $1.1 million SNAP fraud scheme. He's buying his own food from somewhere else on food stamps and selling it in his store. That's 100% profit there, folks. Oh, yeah. He was nailed for that. He would be using other people's EBT cards, food stamps, and buying it for a store and selling the food to them. Oh, yeah. This guy had a racket going on. Isn't that crazy? Let me back this up. I've got a bug trying to get in. Not a real bug, a virus. President Trump urges the House to pass bipartisan housing bill banning corporate single-family home purchases. Trying to stop them from buying up the houses and tearing them down just to put up corporate bullshit, parking garages or stuff like that. Then we'll see what happens with that. Now we got the Dallas, Texas mayor is criticizing New York City's anti-business policies as financial firms migrate to Texas. And he should bash them because McDummy is such an idiot. And we're going to start here with McDummy right here because McDummy brags that he's eliminated New York City's $12 billion budget deficit. But then a New York outlet dug into the numbers. You know, you can put anything on paper. I don't give a shit what you do. You can put anything on paper and make it look good. But it's only on paper. Sure, yes, I saw him over here, Texas John. He's over on Rumble. So you can put anything down. But the fact is, they have not done anything except they raised more taxes. Let me find it here. They raised people. The people don't even know about these taxes that he raised. Trying to use that as trying to fix the budget. It's a $12 billion deficit. And in fact, he did not do that because of the fact that these include dramatically increases in ambulance transportation costs. Even if you call an ambulance, they come to your house and you refuse the ambulance, you don't go anywhere, you're still paying it. Charging New Yorkers an EMS fee, even if the refusal in hospital transport, issuing more bus lane tickets, ramping up enforcement against trade waste industry and wholesale markets, raising tree replacement fees, aggressively auditing property owners tied to popular star tax relief programs, and it goes on and on and on. They're taxing the hell out of the working people of New York now. Because why? Because they've chased the money out of New York. You are seeing New York crumble before our eyes, guys. That place is gone. It is total shit show over there. And it never fails. Last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is for actually not you, but to you, you know what I mean? I'm talking to the liberals out there. You know, the ones that want to praise Hamas and praise Palestine because Hamas controls Palestine, and Hamas are nothing but terrorist Muslims. So we find out Hamas has used sexual violence deliberately and systematically on October 7th. The new commission reports finds. Victims came from 52 countries. You heard me right. 52 countries with abuse documented at the Nova Music Festival. These guys would go over there and rape these people with violent intent. And they would take, I'm not even going to talk how what they said about it. But according to the report, investigators identified 13 reoccurring forms of abuse, including rape, sexual torture, shootings, direct at victims' genital areas, abuse carried out after death. This is Hamas. This is the government running Palestine. This is the terrorists that you see walking down your streets. This is the terrorists that are running New York and letting them take over the streets of New York and every other state that's got these Muslims in it, guys. This is what we have. We have terrorist cells all over our country because of these Democrats. This is what's happening, guys. This is a fact. And it is just to keep you I don't do the fear-mongering stuff. I want you to be aware of what we have running around this country because of the worthless Democrats. So, guys, please, like always, keep your head on the spindle. If we ever get this working, Facebook and Rumble fixed right and working right, then we will, let me see, make sure nobody's texting me because I have the sound turned down. Because the fact, guys, we're going to get into, what's this? It says ragtop on it, so I have to look at it. Eon Omar says Trump's cognitive decline has been visible for a very long time. See what I mean? This is what you get from the Democrats. They are so pathetic. They are so like Cameron Bottolotta, burnt out and desperate that they will stoop to anything to stay in power. This is pathetic. She said Trump's cognitive decline. Holy shit. Can you believe that, raghead? Oh my God, she is so pathetic. See, guys, this is what I get when I look at this thing. And I get, so I'm not even worried about that. There's SL20. That's Sean. Jaden Bennett commented on Rumble. What? I didn't see a comment from him on here. Oh, that's one on my test. That's probably one of those spam ones I get all the time. They sit there and say, I like your Rumble post, but you need to call me and let's get something worked out. And they give you this crazy ass telecom or whatever. Email me on that. It's like, no, I don't think so. But yes, guys, this is what's going on in Palestine. And this is what's so sad about it all because of this fact right there. So, guys, we're going to get busy and we're going to have some fun tonight. So let's get busy right now.
Dial up that static and that golden radio sound. Let's take a trip to solid ground. Throwback Thursday. Let's go to the 60s, 70s, and 80s show. Throwback Thursday. Live tonight. 9 p.m. EST. Feeling right.
All right. Guys, ready to have a little Throwback Thursday. We just jumped into the time machine. We're rolling back to the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. We don't know what we're going to get until we get it. But here are some iconic songs from 1960 to 1969. Take a look.
Come on, baby. Let's do the Come on, baby. Let's do the
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the la la la. I know you get to like
what the sad part is? I was born in 67, and I know every damn one of those songs. What about you guys? Yeah, I know, right? Texas Red. I love those songs, and that was the best music you ever see. I'm telling you, right, Bubby? So it's like you got some great songs from there, and I actually knew those songs, and it's crazy. And I saw those today. I said I had to put these in here. But now these are for the ladies out there. This is the fashion of 1960s. Oh, you guys are going to love this.
Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind I like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one could look as good as you. Mercy. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see, pretty woman, that you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me?
Now that is something. Oh, that is something right there I've never showed before, and I had to show that. I like the short skirts, but there's some of them women up here got no ass, and it's straight up. No, yeah. So, but it's pretty cool to look at what they wore back in the 70s compared to now. The tramps from nowadays don't even hardly have anything on, and that's sexier right there than what these girls wear today. I'm telling you right. But hey, Texas Red, I've got one after you right there. Sharon, hello. I'm here for love and romance. If you are interested, follow me and text me. Sharon, we are here to have fun in the 70s and the throwback time today. So, not a spectrum piercing to be seen. Hey, yeah, yeah, exactly, Rock, right? Isn't that the best part? But Texas Red, this is named after you, girl. This is everything red in the 70s. Take a look.
No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old, and we will live each day in springtime. 'Cause loving you has made my life so beautiful, and every day of my life is filled with loving you. Loving you. I see your soul come shining through, and every time that we, ooh, I'm more in love with you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, doo 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 doo.
I had to show that one. As soon as it said everything red, I said, oh, I got Texas Red over there and get her. I got to show her that. Everything red there for you, Texas Red, right there. But you guys remember some of that stuff? I used to play jacks back in the 6th grade. Oh, yeah. You played jacks? You guys play jacks? And that bouncy thing you sit on and you bounce up and down? That was our thrill. Bouncing around on that sumbitch around the yard. Man, you hit the wrong way, man, that shit shot out. You fell off backward. Oh, yeah, that crazy, right? Who had a yo-yo? Did you guys see the yo-yo? I had a yo-yo and play with that shit. That should be dangerous, too, man. I could never walk the dog. You know, people do that stuff. I could never do that. Reminds me of Vegas Vacation movie. Oh, I'm telling you, right? That's crazy, right? Which show that? It's just crazy, right? I used to play jacks with you bounce up. You had to pick up one, then you picked up two, and all that stuff. Yeah, you should. You got pissed and went like that, and a jack stuck in your hand. Oh, I did that a couple of times, right? Yes, I did. You're welcome, Texas Red. But that's why I did that. You know, you had to have that everything red, but that was awesome right there. The jacks and everything that just brought you back like crazy, right? Not only that, we got to take a look back. This is about a look back at 60s, 70s, and 80s. I did not watch all these today. I just started them, see if they were good enough, and I stopped them. So we all get to see this one. Jacks, yes. The ball, no. I played jacks and played with rocks. I had you. Oh, yeah. Rocks was the big thing there, Rock Justice. That's for sure. Hey, let's take a look back at 60s, 70s, and 80s. I don't know what all it is, so take a look.
If there's a shortcut, I'd have found it. But there is no easy way around it. Light of the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. Who knows why? Someday we all must die. We're all homeless boys and girls, and we are never heard. It's such a lonely, lonely, lonely world. People turn their heads and walk on by.
Wow, let me tell you what. That is crazy right there. Howdy Doody. Right? Howdy Doody. How many of you guys were alive when Howdy Doody came out? Let's see this. I like that music. I like their air music. I like that. That showed a lot of stuff that I can remember too. Right? How many of you guys like that Howdy Doody right there? Let me see what's going on over here. I still got a Coca-Cola Gold Spinner. No way, Colin. Pogo stick. I forgot about those, Marianne. Lovely Marianne's over here in Rumble. I'm glad she came in. A pogo stick. You guys remember those pogo sticks? Before your time here, Sean? Pogo sticks. They were fun too. I was still little like that then, and you could do it. But you know when you get bigger and you try to jump on a pogo stick, guess how many times you can jump? Once. You go jump on it and down to the ground, and it just stays there. It don't move. Howdy Doody. Yeah, before my time. I always tease my husband about that. I know it's before my time too, guys. Well, let's see. Let's see. When did Howdy Doody come out? Little faster. 1947. So you had to be born before 1947, guys. December 27th to be exact. Howdy Doody came out. There was a Howdy Doody scandal. The Howdy Doody controversy involved the theft of the original puppet by its creator in 1948. A long-running legal battle over the marionette was the true original, and in later years, criticism regarding stereotypical portrayals that the show was a massive hit from 1947 to 1960. A little history there for you guys. Oh, yes, I'm telling you what. Howdy Doody. Wow, that's crazy, right? Oh, tell me this is not true. Hell no. Somebody just sent me a text. I don't know how they get my cell phone number to send all these stupid texts. And this was about vote for Cameron Barlotta. Get the hell out of here. And I'm telling them, I'm sending them back, fuck no. And that's what I just sent back to them. There's dumb some bitches. I got the YouTube notice that you were on. Oh, okay. YouTube's working. Getter's working. Rumble half works, but I think John got that figured out for me. So I'm going to go back to CRAZIES, and it might stream to all of them. So we're going to figure that out Wednesday. We're going to try to figure it out. I even did test runs the weekend before, this past weekend. I did test runs. I was in, and none of this shit happened. And then all of a sudden, it just started come Monday, and it started doing this. So I don't know what happened right there. All right, let's see what's next on the hit parade here. Did I show that? No, I did not show it. Here's another look back into the 70s right here. Let's see what it is.
I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them.
Soupy Sales with the E Air
I
Force.
looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
Wow. Ice trays. Does anyone have ice trays anymore? Right? That's crazy right there. Ice trays. I couldn't believe that. Shell just mentioned something over here in Getter about Soupy Sales. Holy shit, I forgot totally about this guy. Because this guy actually was born in 1926. And he was a comedian, of course. Milton Superman, known professionally as Soupy Sales, was an American comedian, actor, radio, television personality, and jazz aficionado. He died in October of 22nd, 2009. Oh, yes. I totally forgot about him. I actually watched a couple of his shows back in the day, these comedy shows. Shell, you really went back. Captain Kangaroo. You guys remember that? When did Captain Kangaroo first air? Captain Kangaroo first aired in October 3rd of 1955. Thank you for that.
CBS for 29 years until December 1984. Created and hosted by Bob Keeshan, the show featured iconic characters like Mr. Moose, Mr. Green Jeans, and the Dancing Bear.
You guys heard that? 29 years. Oh, Conrad did? I did not see Conrad's. It must have went past too fast. 29 years, Captain Kangaroo. That was our time right there. I got that. YouTube bleeps out everything. Oh, do they really, Sean? They censored me a long time ago, but Captain Kangaroo's another good one. Holy hell. I forgot all about that one, too. Okay, guys, I got this one for you. We might not even need a whole hour for this one. For tonight's show, guys. Might have to give you guys a break. I love Captain Kangaroo and all those guys. The trolley with Mr. Green, what's his name? Green Jeans? And the trolley and all that stuff. And oh, that was a great time. That was good shows right there. But let's take a trip back to our childhood memories of the 70s and the 80s. Take a look.
Walked into the club. I turned around when I heard the sound of footsteps on the floor. Love just like addiction. Now I'm hooked on you. I need some time to get it right. Your love's gonna see me through. Can't stop now, don't you know? I never gonna let you go. Don't go. Oh, baby, make your mind up. Give me what you got. Fix me with your loving, shut the door and take it out. Hey, go get a doctor. Doctor came too late. Another night I feel alright. My love for you.
Now, tell me that doesn't take you back to a lot of stuff that we had back in those days. Let me tell you what. That's crazy, right? It's awesome. That definitely will take you back to no end. Texas Tammy, I am so glad to see you. Texas Tammy. Ah, look at that. We got Marianne, we got Tammy, we got Colin, we got John. SL20, Sean was in here earlier. Colin. Oh, I'm so glad, guys. I hope next week we get it fixed. I miss you guys and everybody that comes in there, and got all of our Getter gang over here, and we don't have our Facebook friends over here at all. It sucks. I got to get this shit straight and get it working right, guys. As soon as I get back on Tuesday, I'm going to go vote. Then I'm going to get down here. I'm going to work on this for Wednesday's show, guys. You don't want to miss it. So, guys, we got to do this right now. We are going to do this. Let me find it. And I'm going to set up my screen share while this plays. Yes, sir, Bob. It's time to get your trivia knowledge going here. So here you go. I hope you can hear me while this is on. I'm not sure if you can. Could you guys hear me while that was on? I don't know if you can or not because it's supposed to light up green, but I'm not sure. Can you guys hear me right now? Sean! All right, here we go, guys. Let's name what you can name and see what, if you got, I got 6 of them. Take a look.
Are you ready to play? My name's Glenn.
Now, guys, I got it. Can you guys hear me? I'm hoping you can hear me. Tell me what this one. I do not know these movies. Not most of them. The majority of them I do not know. All right, thanks, Vaughn. And Conrad. Name that movie, guys. Give you a second to hear because I don't know them. I gotta be honest with you. So we're gonna find out together. Does anyone know what this one is? No, not the Saw. Not that one. The guy in front of your face, Sean. Sean is usually our go-to guy to get the names of these movies. So I think I got him tonight. No, is this what Saw? Is this Saw? Okay, let's find out. Oh, okay. I guess that didn't count. What is this one? I do know this one. I'm not going to say it, but I do know this one. You're right. Joe Public and everybody, Marianne, and everybody got that one. So go on to this one. What is this one? I bet you Radical Right will get it. Let's see who gets it in Wimpkin Warriors. Colin. Shell got it. Shell and Getter got it before anybody. All right, here it is. Texas Tammy got it. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Children of the Court. But that would be a good answer, Marianne. I forgot all about that. Here it is. I know I've seen this movie somewhere. Yes, Texas Red, you got it too. Radical Right got it too. Look at that. There it is. Shell got it first, though, Radical Right. She beat you tonight. All right, guys. I know this movie. I just don't know what it is. That was a good movie, Marianne. That was a freaky movie right there. That makes, if you don't want kids, watch Children of the Corn. That'll make you not want to have kids. Let me tell you what. Blade Runner 2049. Okay, I don't know, Colin. So I do not know, but that's what I was going to say, Miriam, but Gibson wasn't in that one. No, that's true, Tam. So let's find out what this one is together. Have no idea on this one. Me either, guys. Let's look. See if Colin got it or not. And he is right. Next one. Okay, I don't have a clue on this one. Mortal Kombat. I like that movie, Radical Right. Mortal Kombat was a good one. Colin, you were the only one that got that, man. He takes it all the way to Scotland to get the right answer. What the hell, guys? Colin, great job, man. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? Any guesses on this one? Nope, Colin don't know on this one. He wants you to... Oh, yeah. Anaconda sells guesses. All right, let's look. No, something called Moonlight. I've never heard of that. All right, guys. I definitely don't know what this one is. Boys in the Hood. That's funny right there, Radical Right. I don't know. I don't know what this one is. Never heard of me either, Colin. That last one, I never heard of that one. And I'm looking at this. Who does that guy look like? How the hell can you tell? I know, right? I used to watch scary movies, but I just can't anymore. Really? Marianne, I love them. You know, guys, you know I love scary movies during October. All right, let's check this one, guys. Let's see what this one is. I don't know what this one is. Bob Marley, One Love? I don't know what... Uh-oh, what's this? What is this? And this is not what I'm thinking, that's for sure. Singing around the campfire. Yeah, Texas John. That's funny right there. I can't see very well. Yeah, me either. They're too dark. I don't know. Oh, I can't move it because it's on the one screen. I have to move it. I was thinking that same thing, Colin. I don't know if it's right. Children of the Corny Guitar. Conrad, that's funny right there. All right. That's funny right there. But let's check. Colin says Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That's what I was thinking. I don't know if that's it, but we're going to find out. No, something called War Horse.
Tell me in the comments how many scenes you guessed.
I got one. Legend of the Fall. Nope. Something called War Horse. Oh, guys, that one was a tough one for all of us. Oh, I'm telling you what. Wow. I even put myself out, and I even downloaded the damn thing. Isn't that crazy? Well done right there, guys. For not having a clue of what... Oh, yeah. That was pretty good to me. I'm thinking War Horse. Did you know that, Sean? Did you watch that movie before? Radical Right sounded to me like he knew that one. Not many, you creepy bastard. I'm telling you, isn't he creepy? Did you guys ever watch the movies, the whole bunch of them? It's like 5 or 6 or 7. I don't know. I never heard of it either, Tammy. That's the bad part about it. Some of these things I've never heard of before. It's crazy. I'm telling you what. Sheesh. Let's do one more. I'm going to do one more, then I'm going to let you guys go. I've got a lot of stuff to do. I got to download an update on my computer. Try to fix. You've seen War Horse? I have never even heard of it, Sean. Let's see. Let me see real quick before I play one more. What year did War Horse, the movie, come out? What? It said 2011. I cannot believe this. Was there an original movie called The War Horse?
The well-known movie War Horse is the 2011 film by Steven Spielberg. It's based on Michael Morpurgo's 1982 novel, and a 2007 stage play came before the movie.
You guys hear that? It was taken after a 1982 novel. Let me try this. Is there a movie called just War Horse?
Yes, there is a movie called
Well,
War Horse.
okay. It's the same thing. Why would they put it in there with all those other movies? That's crazy, right? Pedo Spielberg. Right, Radical Right. I did not know that. Seabiscuit. There you go. I'd never heard of Warhorse. And I bet you I asked my wife. My wife loves horses. I like petting horses, playing with them, you know, grooming them and stuff like that when we had them as a kid. And, but to sit there and watch a movie and stuff, no. Just because it's a horse. I did like Seabiscuit. I did like Secretariat. I did watch that. That was a good one. The Blu-ray of Blade Runner 2049 is a sequel to the Blade Runner with Harrison Ford from the 1980s. And that had, what's his name? The black guy in it, right? What the hell is it? Wesley Snipes? Colin? Wasn't Wesley Snipes in that Blade Runner? Because I like Wesley Snipes. Yeah, I like Jaws, Radical Right. Sadly, Appeto made great movies. Yes. I'm just glad he made them before we found out he was a pedo. Unfortunately, Red. Yes. I'll put a mint in my mouth. I like mints. I can't help it. I got a bag over here. I bought me a little bag right here. And then I got some right here. So I keep them right there so I can have them. I just like mints all the time. But yeah, guys, it's crazy, right? So yes, guys, I will not be here the rest of the week. I am off until Wednesday. Don't miss me too much. Yeah, I know. Don't laugh. Quit laughing. But yes, I probably won't have any signal up there to do anything or take any pictures or anything like that in this place. I do want to do some fishing. I need to relax a little bit. And this week stressed me the hell out. Trying to fix this, trying to fix Facebook for those guys over there because the election's Tuesday, and that was important for me. And Facebook screwed me over, of course. I could have probably went back on the StreamYard for a day, but I'm done now because I'll be on vacation. I'm coming back on Tuesday, and I'm going to have to go vote as soon as I get back and get my camper settled in. And yes, I am fishing. I am going to have some drinks on one side. I'm going to have a couple fishing poles right here, and I'm going to have some chips or something with me, and I'm going to sit back, relax, and I'm going to fish. I got my license, and when I go up to Erie, we're going up to Erie. I can't remember. I know I'm going up to Erie, too. I'm going to go fish up in Erie, PA, and that is coming up here soon. When is that? That's next month. On the end of the month, Father's Day, I'm leaving and going up to Erie for a couple of days, and I'll be home in enough time for Throwback Thursday that week. So, and I'm going to go fishing up there while my wife and mother-in-law, they go walking around and stuff. Me and my father-in-law will sit there and we'll fish off pier where I park my camper. So I'm going to sit there and relax. Anything I can catch, Sean. Anything I can catch. I don't care what I catch. We were catching those, what's those big white fish called? Groupers or something? Or big. I could probably do that, Radical, right? I could probably stream from up there. If I promise, if I have signal in both places, if I have it this weekend, I will stream something. I will go live and I will see what happens on my phone and streaming from it. Just for the hell of it. If I'm fishing, I'll sit back here and we'll talk and we'll do something and I'll check in with you guys. So guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. We did get an hour and a half in. Didn't have to rush too much to get through stuff, but I'm hoping I get things fixed so we can have everybody back in here, get the whole gang back in here. So I'm going to try, Texas John. I'm going to relax, have a few, and just try to chill for a little while, and let this week go by because this was hectic trying to get this shit going. So I promise to you guys though I will get this going. I didn't make no promises on Facebook tonight because I don't trust those guys. They do not reach back out to you. I have sent 6 messages to their support team. Nobody, 0, has gotten back to me. The one guy I did go into a forum and try to get it fixed wants to charge me for it. What's that? I said, oh, right there, buddy. No way. I'm not going to pay for Facebook screw-ups to say some dude to tell me what to go do. Nah, not happening. Guys, I hope you have a great night. thank you for tuning in to Throwback Thursday. I hope I still made it enjoyable for you, even though we've got these little glitches and stuff going on. I hope you had a great time, and I will see you guys when I get back. So I'm going to leave you with this, because what a ride we had tonight, right? From the high-stakes diplomacy in Beijing to the shifting sands of the Middle East, we tackled the tough stuff head on. But more importantly, I hope you enjoyed the trip down memory lane. There's nothing like a little nostalgia to remind us of the values that keep us grounded and the good old days that inspired us to build a better tomorrow. But before I sign off, I want to give a massive shout out to every single one of you guys in chat. You guys have been on fire tonight. The energy, the debates, the community that we've built here is exactly why I do this show, guys. You are the awesome people. And I love enjoying chatting with you guys and interacting with you guys. You are the best. So thank you for riding shotgun with me on this journey tonight, guys. Now, for a little bit of housekeeping, guys, I'm taking a short break to recharge the batteries and maybe find a few more relics from the past. I'll be officially on vacation starting now and won't be back behind the mic until Wednesday, May 20th. I know. Try to keep your tears to a minimum, folks, okay? I'm sure the world will feel a lot quieter without my voice ringing in your ears for a few days. But try not to enjoy the peace and quiet too much, guys. Whatever you do not forget about me. I'll be back on Wednesday, locked, loaded, and ready to go for more Conservative Viewpoint. So until then, guys, take care of yourselves, keep the faith, and have a fantastic night. I'll see you guys on the 20th. Good night, everyone.